We did not sink. We swam. I mean, yeah, you got banged up and spoke in tongues for a hot second.
Yeah, about that?
Probably just all the blood loss, right?
Exactly. Classic blood loss.
I'm not so sure. It felt...
Who cares? We got our money. Cash paper. My beautiful, brilliant sister, I could kiss you. I could, but I won't.
I'll kiss anyone.
We know. When you fell in that tank, I thought you were dead.
Me too.
I totally panicked. And not just because, you were gonna die, but I just couldn't imagine going on without you. Never thought I'd get this, vulnerable. It feels off-brand.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to go on without you either.
Yeah, that's because you'd be dead.
Right, but I...
Like, incredibly dead.
Okay.
Way too dead to hang.
Hey, let's focus on the team. Anu's alive! And we don't have to waste valuable capital on getting her some cool prosthetic rocket leg or something.
Rocket leg?
Or a shotgun foot? Oh.
Have you met me?
All I'm saying is this little beauty didn't just save your boring human leg, it saved our wallets when it saved your boring human leg.
Yeah, about that. Fran.
Thanks.
Same.
Ladies, I think it's safe to say things are looking up. Oh. You got Octavio. Who, may I ask, has the pleasure of speaking with me?
Well, howdy, if it ain't my intrepid inventors what I invested in.
Oh, it's the angel investor.
Well, shucks now, ain't nobody ever called me that before. I just wanted to check on my investment and...
What are your terms? There's gotta be a catch.
Fran, don't look a money horse in its cash mouth.
Oh, go easy on her, handsome. She's just looking out for y'all. Here are my terms. You make your device, and I get half the profits. Sound fair?
Half? We
Accept. We accept. Thanks, bye.
No! What gives?
This isn't about the money. This is about changing the world. Considering we were about to be ripped limb from limb, I'd say 50% is awfully generous.
Sure. Maybe the worst negotiation I've ever heard, but whatever. I'm riding high. We got our seed money, we got a plan, nothing's gonna stand in our way. We've discussed this.
I am back.
Clearly.
You are still alive. Albeit wet.
I fought off a bunch of sharks. Oh, it was really cool. And everybody fell in love with me.
Then you have secured the funding.
You bet your metal butt we did. After After Pierre's ball dropped.
Through no fault of my own.
Right. After that, we really wowed them with a dazzling impromptu demonstration.
And secured funding from an anonymous donor who, I am confident, sees our device's potential to change lives for the better.
Yeah, exactly. But also, we're rich, Lou!
I am relieved that you are not dead, and that you are no longer poor.
We just pulled out a miracle, and we did it with style. That's gotta be worth some skateboards.
You are not wrong, Francine. And, judging by your expressions and the overall, quote, vibe, unquote, I measure your team morale score in skateboards as... You have indeed secured funding, but there is room for improvement.
What's wrong, pal? I thought you liked giving us skateboards.
I do. But am I fit to give them? I had ample time to assess my programming while standing outside and arrived at a conclusion. I am a failure. I am worthless.
Okay, this just took a turn.
Seeing each of you grow as individuals and as a team fills me with such absolute misery.
Seems self-obsessed, but you do you, bot.
That is exactly it, Francine. I cannot do me.
Hey, with a little practice and some mood lighting.
Fran, despite being borderline psychotic, you are the closest thing to a functioning adult in close proximity.
Hello.
I hate killing, but I cannot contravene my programming. What does that say about me?
We all have our own programming. The trick is to make sure you don't let it control you.
You have considered letting it control you 5 times in the last 24 hours.
Shut up.
6.
But I cannot contravene my programming. Does that mean I am weak?
I don't know, life's weird.
Weird is insufficient. I require objective clarity. Am I evil, Francine? Your hesitation alarms me. Or perhaps it should not. If the answer is unclear, maybe there is hope for me.
You want me to lie and tell you you're a good person, robot? I'm not gonna do that. You kill people for kind of no reason, which isn't great.
I am paid money to kill. I require money to survive. Does that not morally absolve me?
Capitalism. It's a real kick in the tit, huh?
That is unfair.
I mean, not really.
I feel I now have more questions than when we began this conversation.
Yeah, life's like that.
Nonetheless, having expressed my anxieties, I now register significant, if inexplicable, closeness to you. A growing affection, one might say.
Yeah, I have that effect on people or robots, whoever.
If I could provide a rating of our friendship on a scale of 1 to 7 volleyballs, it...
Don't ruin this.
Hi. Yeah, the show ended over an hour ago. Could you all please, leave now?
Oh, God, yes. So sorry. Thank you for having us. It was nice meeting you. Let's grab coffee sometime.
So, I had a thought.
Did it hurt?
We just want a bunch of money, right? So, hear me out. Maybe we need better digs than a literal pile of rubble. We just want sink or swim. We're players now. We should probably work somewhere less busted.
We can salvage this. We use the investors' money and rebuild right here.
Rebuilding would take time, Fran. Promethea needs this technology now.
Who pissed in your shark tank?
Fran, we gotta face the facts. Look around you. This place has been bombed twice. There's nothing left.
Incorrect. Structurally, there is 30% of Franz Frogert's left. Utilizing reclaimed rebar and approximately a metric ton of Why are you making that throat-cutting motion?
Franz Frogert's isn't dead, Fran. It'll live forever in our hearts.
Sure, it can live on in your hearts, but legally and financially, Franz Frogert's is unequivocally dead. I hope this clarity was helpful.
Listen, we got a different dream now. All of us together. And that dream starts with a location. Location is everything in business. Companies live and die by their real estate.
Octavio's not wrong. Look at why Atlas moved their locale to space.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a vital decision that will determine our level of success or failure. It's a mission of such importance that I can only entrust it to myself. It's a burden I'm honored to take for the betterment of us all.
Let me find the new HQ. I have an eye for real estate and I'm a great negotiator.
Yeah, sure. If by eye for real estate you mean cheap, and by great negotiator you mean willing to turn people into popsicles.
Ice cold player. Well, if you're in charge of finding the new HQ, what am I gonna do?
Oh, I have the perfect job for you. What does every startup company need? The thing that defines company culture.
An armory to defend itself against both random and targeted attacks.
No. Sure, maybe, but also staff. You, me, Anu, and Louis, we're the think tank. We need staff to, execute our visions. And you, Fran, clearly have an eye for talent. I mean, you hired me after all.
I suppose I could head down to Lore's and interview a few candidates at his cafe. I do have an eye for talent.
Exactly. Great, it's settled. I'll go get an HQ. Fran and Louie will go hire us some staff, and Anu, you'll get production supplies.
Acquire testing material.
Right, same thing. I think. Look at us, working together separately to get this business off the ground.
Indeed. This deserves a skateboard.
Oh, goody, a skateboard.
Just think, when we meet back up, this business will be operational. Dirty 30, here we come.
Just call us when you found a new location, Ock. And make sure it has cold storage for my supplies.
See you soon, friend.
Well, I guess this is it then.
Just Fran and L0U13.
You didn't go with Octavio.
An astute observation.
Awesome. Love that for me. Can you give me a minute to say goodbye to the old place?
I can. 60 seconds, starting now.
I love this place more than anything. Franz Frogert's was my first love. But I have more to love now. Franz Frogerts are frozen. The Frogerts are frozen. The frozenest frickin' Frogerts around. Well, come on, bot. I know somebody who can help us staff up. Yeehaw!